what does this really do to the games? What does this really do to the games? We already know what it does to us. The dopamine, and I've been in a casino bloodshot thinking I'm gonna hit the big one before. I know I've got a part of my personality that needs to stop with food. Has never got into drinking and drugs because I've seen what it's done to relatives, including a really close family member. But I know that I have other predispositions to addiction, and anybody that's ever had to hit the cherries on the slot machine keeps going. It's that dopamine you get when certain certain runners get it from endorphins. Some people get it from slot machines and what. So we know why people gamble, and we know what it does to your brain chemistry and how it's so addictive. What we don't know is overall what this really does to, and we're seeing it now. We're seeing it with an NBA player that's going to be banned for life because he basically conspired with some guys on a prop bet to take himself out of a game, and it was Michael Porter's brother in Toronto, unfortunately, and that guy's never going to play in the NBA again. We've seen some of the ugliness that's happening. I think the bigger thing, and you hinted at it there, was if you're, and I remember Ted Leonsis, the owner of the Wizards, the Washington Wizards and the Washington Capitals, said to me once, he was the first person to have a sports book inside his arena, and it's at the bottom floor, and it's who runs it, Bally's or somebody overseas. But it's literally, it's sad because it's not even a nice. It's like a bunch of degenerates at 1 a.m, and or excuse me, they close at 10. But it's done nothing to enhance the area. The Green Turtle, which was a decent sports bar before there, was much better.
I remember.
But what it really does is he spoke to me. He said, what if you could be in your seat and you could bet on a quarter or a play right from your seat, and you could hit a button in your seat. And I thought to myself, Ted, that's really convenient, but it's also beyond warped, because if you start getting to the point where the betting becomes more important than your allegiance to a team, well, like you're going to lose core fans that just care about betting now.
We're
They don't
already
care about
there.
the team.
We're already there, though.
It's like everything becomes fantasy football. Everything in your life becomes fantasy football. It's not about what the team you grew up with loving, and it's about winning the next prop bet. It's about seeing if Mikal Bridges can hit three threes in the third quarter and I could cash out, and who
Well,
cares if the
yeah,
Knicks
but
lose or
but
win.